My first mentor is definitely my dad, man. He was so smart and just a brilliant, brilliant man. And just, I remember just the experiences because I knew he loved me. You know what I mean? I knew he didn't want anything from me. Like my dad was 100% like just some of the lessons, and I talk about it a lot, that anytime I asked him a question, he would never answer it with an answer. He'd always answer it with a question because he wanted me to think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's always like, well, what do you think? And I'm like, Dad, just if I knew the answer, I wouldn't be asking you, right? But he would always like lead me to eventually I'd have to point at it and say, that one. Just give me like this nod of approval. Mm-hmm. Or I played a basketball game and I won the game. But he noticed that even when I went to my left side, I laid it up with my right hand. So he had me like, he would tie my hand behind my back, my right hand, and had me dribbling up and down the street with my left hand. I didn't appreciate it at the moment, though. I didn't understand what he was saying. He's saying, I see something that you don't. You're happy you won the game, but I think you could have done better. I think you could be great. I'm happy in the fact that we won. He's saying you could have won by 30. Like, you are special. One thing he told me one day, and I'll never forget it. He said, I want you to be the best at whatever you do. He said, I don't know what path you're going to go down, but if you decide to sell drugs, be the best drug dealer that you know. He said it with a straight face. He said, I don't want you to go down that path, but if that's what you decide to do, be a kingpin. You're not a peddler, son. You're not a foot soldier. And he kept pushing that stuff in me. So as I'm growing, I started like feeling, and I'm like even getting chills right now. It's like he made me feel 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
He just kept pushing it. And I think even when he passed, I think I lost that. You know what I mean? I lost that because just growing, he just gave me so much confidence. So that was my first mentor.